how dare you think that you can shake my faith, my spirituality? I'm so sorry, because you never ever will.
Many fans got upset because it seemed like he was doing this very low-key. I possibly think his response to the criticisms might make things worse, not necessarily in what he said, but more so how he responded, because it seems like he was a bit upset. Konnichiwa, minasan! Kyo desu! So Fujikaze, a Japanese artist that I love tremendously, has gotten some heat recently because of some recent controversy. We are going to talk about that today, but before that, guys, we are close to 200,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's explain the situation. Fujikaze oftentimes quotes phrases from the Indian spiritual religious person, Sai Baba. The name to his first album was called Hurt Ever, Hurt Never. And the name to his second album was called Love All, Serve All, both of which are from Sai Baba's sayings. And throughout a lot of his music, he spreads his beliefs in the lyrics and the names of the song. Many fans got upset because it seemed like he was doing this very low-key, as a lot of his fans told him not to because they don't want to be exposed to any kind of other religion or spirituality at all. So if he was going to mention a lot of this belief system in his music, he should have made it clear from the jump that a lot of it is from Sai Baba's philosophy and religion. And here's his response to the backlash.
How dare you think that you can shake my faith, my spirituality? I'm so sorry, because you never ever will. Okay, mind your own business and fix yourself before you try so hard to find other people's faults. I will do so too.
So that was it, and I do have some thoughts on the situation. For one, I know Japan is very weary of anything overly religious or spiritual. I understand that because Japan has had a history with cultism, and I believe most Japanese don't want to be led astray or forced to believe something that they don't want to believe, which I think is completely fair. Even though Japan does have Buddhism and Shintoism as a religion practiced, it's less of dedicated followers and more so just Japanese tradition, as Japan is mainly a secular, non-religious society. So I understand where the Japanese are coming from if one of their own is citing a lot of a new belief that they don't understand. And if he's doing it very under the radar, I think a lot of Japanese people probably feel that he could be trying to convert people into this new religion. But another side of me understands individualism, in which this is Fujikaze's career. He's a music artist. He can say whatever he wants in his own music because it's his music. I think all of us as human beings consume content from creators that we don't necessarily agree all the time with their belief systems. I mean, a lot of you guys watch my channel very often, but that doesn't mean you agree with everything I have to say. There's a phrase that we say in the West is that you eat the meat and throw out the bone, meaning that you take what applies to you and throw out anything that you don't like or doesn't apply to you. I think if you're unhappy with Fujikaze's decision to add a lot of this religious context to his music, maybe you probably shouldn't listen to certain songs that probably have more of an emphasis on his belief system. But I think ultimately every human being has some kind of religious code or belief system that they follow. Whether it's a mainstream religion or some kind of belief you made up yourself, everybody to an extent is always spewing their beliefs on people. If you think sushi is disgusting, that's a belief. If you think cats are better than dogs, that's a belief. Even me, constantly in making these videos, I'm giving you guys what I think, my views on the world, my philosophy, my worldview. I think every creator is going to spew a lot about what they believe in the content they create. But this is where I think it's up to the individual to decide if they want to consume the content, if they enjoy what the person is trying to say, or do they just take what makes sense to them and then kind of throw everything else to the side. And I tell you guys all the time, if you disagree with me, that's completely fine. I just like when people say what they really mean and discuss their ideas. Because a lot of people have said, Kyo, I agree with you on some things and I disagree with you with some things, but either way, I thank you for at least letting me know your thoughts so I can develop my own thoughts on something. And honestly, I applaud you for that. Come up to your own belief systems. Don't take everything I say, or you don't have to believe everything I say. Come to your own conclusions about things. Now in the video, it seems like Fujikaze was quite offended and very defensive. And I possibly think his response to the criticisms might make things worse, not necessarily in what he said, but more so how he responded, because it seems like he was a bit upset. And honestly, if he was forcing people to believe his belief systems and he was telling people, hey, I like this guru, what he says, everyone should listen to him, everyone should stop believing what they're believing and believe what this guy is saying. If he's pushing it down your throat, then I think there's a problem. But if he's just casually essentially just saying what he believes in his music. I think it's up to you to decide if you want to believe it or not. You control the situation, not Fujikaze. At the end of the day, I think if he wants to take a lot of Sai Baba's teachings and add it to his music, that's his business. Whether you like it or not, it's irrelevant. I think that he's gonna do what he wants to do. However, I do think it's good to know where people's beliefs come from. So if you personally do not like Sai Baba's teachings, if you researched it or whatever, then you probably won't like Fujikaze's music. So I think it's good to know where people get their inspiration from, but you're not obligated to listen to the music or to believe what he's saying. So ultimately, at the end of the day, the decision is yours. You control what you consume and what you want to accept. And that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, also hit that bell as well to get notified whenever we post a video. Honto, arigatou gozaimasu. Minna, kiyotsukete. じゃあね。